What's up my loves? My name is Paige, this is Pages with Paige, and this is my These Books Will Self-Destruct video. Hello, so welcome to this video. I have decided to do 12 books for this round of These Books Will Self-Destruct. For this, the original concept was created by Becca and the books. However, the past few years that I've been doing it, I combined mine with Emma from Drinking by My Shelves, crushed my TBR. So basically, the way that mine works is that I have 12 books that will self-destruct in 12 years unless you stop the fuse, and tell me in the comments below that I should keep them even if I don't get to them. I do find that these videos I will unhaul majority and maybe read 2 or 3 and eventually then get to the ones that I've kept. So the one that was running from 2021 to 2022, I had 4 books that were kept and I have read 3 out of those 4, and the last one I still have on my shelves. I haven't unhauled it yet. For the last round, I'll leave that linked up above where I just reviewed the ones that were running from 2022 to 2023. So I had a few that have stayed in my possession, but if you'd like to see what I read and what just got unhauled without reading, that video's there for you. But for this one, we're going to talk through the books that hopefully I will actually read because I've set myself a bit of a challenge. So for this round, I found after the last round, I am actively trying to work on series. So I don't read many standalones. Well, my goal is to not read too many standalones and to read continuations of series, not starting them. I had quite a few starts of series that were on that self-destruct, and 2 out of the ones that I did keep were the first in series. So it was sort of counterproductive for me with my goals not meshing nicely. So for this round, I've decided to do 5 standalones, so it's just that little less intimidating number. And then I have 7 books that are part of series. There are 4 books and 2 of each belong to a series. So there's only 5 series, but 7 books in total. Hope that makes sense. So we'll start with the funky one that might need some clarification. And that is volume 3 and volume 4 for The View from the Mirror, and that is Dark is the Moon and the Way Between Worlds by Ian Irving. So these are 2 books, but from the one series is basically how I was trying to say that. And I am so intimidated by them because of the length. I have read the first 2, but they are in one binder this size. So this is intimidating as fuck. This is part of my series that I want to complete because I started it in 2016, I think. And so if I read the 3rd one and not the 4th one, by the time this self-destructs, I'm going to be pissed at myself for not having finished these. Or I should just not continue on with the series. Or if you tell me to keep going with it and just trudge through because we know I'm intimidated of big books, please let me know in the comments below because I need your support on what I should do about this. And if you tell me just to give up, I might take your advice for that. I'm very on the fence with this because it is so large. I have enjoyed the first 2, but I have other things I could read instead. And the other one that's a little bit funky is It's Okay, I'm Wearing Really Big Knickers and Knocked Out by Manunga Nungas. So book 2 and book 3 in the Georgia Nicholson series by Louise Renison. So the reason I'm putting 2 is because they're super short and I need to convince myself to continue on to make progress because I think it's a decently length series. I feel like there's 9 or 10. So I need the push to continue on with the series and get through them. They are super easy reads, so it shouldn't be a problem to do it. I just need to do it. So let me know, hold me accountable please. Should I keep these if I don't manage to get to them, or should I just give up on the series and admit defeat? Or just tell me to read my ass off and get through them. The next book I have is Blood Promise by Rochelle Mead. This is the 4th in the Vampire Academy series, and I'm sitting on the fence if I want to continue on or not. Every time I read them, I have so much fun, but then it takes me forever to pick up the next one. So this is on the list, so I can't leave it too long. What are your thoughts and opinions on it? Because I'm very conflicted. Next up, we have The Camelot Betrayal by Kirsten White. This is the 2nd in the Guinevere Inception series. What is that called? The Camelot Rising trilogy. It is a trilogy. This is the second book. I don't own the third one, but I had fun with the first one and I'm just not sure where the series goes. So if you have any thoughts, please let me know, because I need some advice. Am I DNFing this series or should I continue on with it? And then finally, I have The Girl in the Tower by Catherine Arden. This is going on because I need to hold myself accountable to pick it up because I keep looking at it and not doing it. So this is the second in the Winter Night series. Again, second book in a trilogy. Should I continue on? I do know that a lot of people love this, but I'm not sure how they feel towards the ending. So that's another one on the chopping block. And then we have the 5 standalones, each for their own weird reasons. And the first is The Wind-Up Girl by Paolo Bacigalupi. I have no idea how to pronounce this. So I had originally unhauled this and then my best friend was like, mate, that is a fantastic book, you need to read it. So I saved it from my unhaul pile and put it back on my shelves, and I need to get to this. So for my reading challenges for this year, I'm doing the Gerbertathon, which I need to read a Hugo winner. This is Won It. And then I also, for my friends Control My Bookish Life, Crystal has said to read either an author with her initials or mine, and this is PB. So if I get to this sooner rather than later, I'm checking off a lot of boxes, making my friend happy because I read a book that he actually has enjoyed that I haven't read, and I just feel like it's good to get through it, but I need that little bit of a push, so putting a time crunch on it would be great. Also let me know, should I keep it if I don't get to it though, because I have a tendency to do that. The next one, I definitely need your advice on how you feel about it, and that is The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. I have attempted to read this before and soft DNF'd, I suppose, because I intended to come back to it. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like whenever I try and read it, I'm just bleh. So I don't know. I would like to pick it up. I think it would be a good read, but I need some more advice on if that is correct or not, because I do enjoy Neil Gaiman's writing. I have read American Gods, Good Omens, and I feel like another one. But anyway, so I don't know. What do you think? Then, Maya by Justine Garda. This author wrote Sophie's World, which is one of my favorite philosophy-based books. It is such a unique reading experience, and the initial part, or the first half of the book, is this professor giving philosophy lessons to this little girl Sophie, and it just goes on, and it's brilliant. It's marvelously done. And I picked this up because I was so excited to find something else by the author. I have no idea what this is about. I just picked it up. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it. Hey look, the camera. There's big questions of humanity in the universe. I don't know. So if anyone has actually read this, please let me know, because I would love to hear your thoughts on it and if it's worth diving into and gonna give me those same like lovable vibes of Sophie's World. Let me know any thoughts on this, please. I love the shininess of this cover too. Then we have Serious Moonlight by Jen Bennett. I just feel like I am phasing out of YA, so I want to have a time crunch to be able to get to this, and I would love to hear your opinions on how you found it. If you think that I'm going to enjoy it, even though I am leaning out of YA, there are YAs that I still really enjoy. So I'm just in that like tentative, I don't know how I feel about this. So if you've got any thoughts or opinions on it, I would greatly appreciate it, because I'm very on the fence about this. And then finally, it hurts me putting this on this list because I don't want to put a timestamp on it, but I have to put a timestamp on it. And there's no thing because it's an arc. This is The Flower Girls by Alice Clark Platts. I got this arc when I was working at QBD back when I moved back to my hometown, which I think was 2018, 2017, somewhere around there. And I haven't picked it up, but I'm so interested. What's blacked out on the cover is 3 children went out to play, only 2 came back. And so thriller mystery, one of those. I don't know why I'm so curious about it, but I want to know, has anyone actually read this? And if so, should I try and get to it in the 12 months? Should I just unhaul it or hold on to it if I don't manage to get to it? Because I feel like this is going to be something that I really enjoy. It says on the back, it is on Hazel Archer's 25th birthday that the second girl goes missing. I don't know why. This has always captured my attention, but I never reach for it. So any thoughts and opinions, let me know. Here's the lovely stack of books I'm going to try and get to in the next 12 months, but please tell me any I should not bother with, just get rid of them straight away, or if I should hold on to them if I don't get them, because I will love them when I eventually do. I actually found it really difficult to pick books this round. I find that I've got my collection into a place where I'm feeling good about it. There's still a lot of white cis on my shelves that I bought a while ago, but I'm still remotely interested in it. So onwards and upwards, let's diversify these shelves and get through that back catalogue so I can actually read things that are new and fun and just reaching all those different things that I love in books. So yes, let me know anything you want to let me know about any of these books in the comments down below. I do love doing this video because it gets a lot of different opinions out there, which I very much enjoy. I hope that I will be able to come back to you in a year's time and have positive, successful news. I doubt it, but who knows? The reading gods may shine upon this pile of books. If you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe. I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!